A businessman told me this once. He said, listen, when you're making money, always complain. Always complain about it, complain about your bills, complain about this, so your employees don't get the urge. If they see you making money, they're gonna ask for a raise.
Oh yeah.
So like when you buy.
What kind of fucking advice is that? I will tell you that nobody that has ever worked for me has ever asked for a raise. You know why? Because I always overpay them, or I incentivize them, or I tie additional parts of their compensation over into their performance. See, nobody that has ever rolled with me or rocked with me has ever asked for a raise, including the people that create content with me. Because I've always took care of them. And then in addition to that, I've given them additional incentives based off of their performance. So if you do well, if you do phenomenal, I'm not going to benefit by myself. You're going to benefit as a result of it, right? So it's just a way that you got to go about doing business. You can't, what kind of shit is that? Always be complaining about your money so don't nobody ever ask for a raise. You cheap motherfucker. Like, that's not good business. Jesus Christ.
I like, oh, God damn it, the bills and, you know, I got to pay this, gotta get a new washer, this and that. Just be making up shit just so they're not pocket watching.
God damn it, the bills.
Not for real. He bought a car and then everybody want to raise. Oh, we doing that good? Yeah.
We doing hella good. We doing hella good.
Remember, underdog fan.
Nah, if I get a car, I very much expect everybody else to be. Let me tell you how I look at it, and this is just me. This is just me. The way that I see it is that if I get a car, usually what happens is I'm the person that's buying mine's last. By the time, this is the honest to God truth, and anybody around you can tell you, anybody around me can tell you. By the time I get my car, everybody else already got cars. By the time I come and get my crib, everybody else is already living good. By the time I pay myself, I paid everybody else first. Every single time I get paid, every time I get a check, every time I bust things down, and Rita can tell you from the very first business that I've ever started in my life, through the restaurant, through real estate, through content creation, the whole 9 yards, everybody else get paid before I pay myself first. That's a fact. Everybody else get taken care of. My daughter's stuff get taken care of. I was always taught, and maybe I'm just different. Maybe I'm the anomaly. I was always taught that you take care of everybody else first and you make sure everybody else happy and you pay yourself last. Now, I know they say pay yourself first, but when they say pay yourself first, they're talking about with regard to if you are generating revenue as a W-2 employee. So you always want to budget to where you pay yourself first, ensuring that you reduce the amount of money that you have to pay in taxes, and that you're also taking care of your assets, which will then ultimately take care of you long term, right? So you don't want to align your lifestyle with your budget. You want to pay yourself first and then align your budget with your lifestyle, right? You want to make sure that your lifestyle is then going to be substantiated based off of a percentage of your budget. So you pay yourself first. But with regard to business, I've always paid my people first. I've always made sure Rita had cars and she was taken care of. Leslie's long-term, her tuition that she's going to be doing, I made sure that that was taken care of. That's why it took me so long before I started spending money, because I had to make sure that my assets was in place, that my people was taken care of. Anytime I get a check, I bust it down for my people first, and then I go out and spend. And this is why people be so happy for me that's around me. When Rita see me do something for myself, she be excited, because it be like, man, you'll never do nothing for nobody. You always doing stuff for other people and all of this other type of stuff. When you gonna do something for yourself? When you gonna take a vacation? When you see Q be kicking my butt on a regular basis. And the only thing she be saying all the time is, when you gonna take a vacation? When you gonna do this? When you gonna do that? Y'all don't believe me. When you gonna take care of this? When I give Q a budget, I got to flip it around so you can see it, because it's going to look backwards to y'all. I always got to bring out the receipts just to let y'all know what's happening. Everybody that worked for me, everybody that do business with me, look at the very top of what she's saying. We gonna fight. We gonna fight. Stop sending me so much. We gonna fight. Stop sending me so much. You see that right here? And then what I say? You better take this money and keep doing what you've been doing. Take this money and keep doing what you've been doing. Take the budget and do what you're supposed to do. Everybody that has ever worked for me, everybody that has ever done business with me is always going to be taken care of. I always take care of my workers first. I always take care of my people first. Everybody, most people, is some people that just was rocking out with me and I just sending them checks and stuff like that. I just be sending out money just on some appreciation type shit. They be surprised as hell because I'm always going to take care of my people. I'm never, ever, ever, ever going to let any of my people that's rocking, if I got it, we got it. Pay your people first. If you're a business owner, if you are a content creator, if you got people that work for you, my guys, my editors and stuff like that, they be calling me. Hey, Rita. Come here for a minute. Come here for a minute. When my editor, when my editor called me over the weekend, what did he say?
He needed more. He wanted to do more.
He said what?
He wanted to do more.
He wanted to do more, right? My people call me and they say, yo, give me more work. Give me more responsibility. I don't want to be sitting around. I don't want to have no time off. I want to push you. I want to continue to do things. I got some new stuff that I got to implement. I don't have people that just be acting lazy around me because I take care of my people and then my people in turn take care of me. And so y'all have to have a different mentality. The way that you get more out of people is that you have to pour more into them. And then if they not good for the job, then they're going to naturally weed themselves out. But you don't have to put yourself in a position to where the people are not going to be successful or you trying to penny pinch your way to success. You can't save your way to success and you can't penny pinch your way to success as a business owner. If you ever want to have a loyal crew, if you ever want to have people that want to work for you, if you ever want to have people that's excited to come to work, you have to take care of them, not just from a financial perspective. Treat them well. Ask them about their ideas. Unleash them. Let them be great. Don't be cheap. Don't be limiting. Stop trying to prevent these women from being able to go out and do what it is that they do. They will give you a much better product, a much better edit, a much better performance on their job. Let them drive the cars. When I buy my cars, I don't even drive them most of the time. The people that's around me is the ones that drive all of my cars. I don't drive those cars, right? When I get my tickets I don't even go to more than half of the games. All of my people that work for me are the ones that's usually sitting in my seats. They're the ones that take the tickets to the games. When I'm going out of town, all my place, it's for somebody else. They be out here partying and having a good time. So stop being cheap, y'all. Treat your people with respect, love on them, and add value into their life because they will take care of you as a result of it, all right?